Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Golden Knights look to run roughshod over the Capitals. Washington tucks home the shootout winner, and they skate off with the extra point. The Sharks were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Stars. San Jose posts the win with a strong defensive front. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Toronto, the home of Wendell, Dougie, Matt, Sittler. So much history. What a great atmosphere here tonight. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Kings take possession to get this one underway. Here's a chance. Stops it with a glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Moves it to Matthews. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes the boot, but still hangs on to the puck. Los Angeles looks to attack. More than half the period left to play. Toronto's ahead 1-0. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Battle along the wall. LA's got it from behind the net. Takes the feed. And he totally whiffs on that one. Great stop by Wall.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Across the line along the left wall.
Save of the play! What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Coughs it up on the play. And that's poked away.
Korpisalo's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Toronto's got it across the line. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Levels them into the wall.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
And that's broken out. Sends the feed in front. Another pass. Block shot. Sends the pass over. And now he moves it quickly to Knives. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Anderson's got it into offensive territory. Quick shot! In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to far random.
Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Kings have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Here's the pass in front. Takes the blast. Takes the pass. Good hit on the play. And that's offside, stopping the play. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Los Angeles wins it at center.
The rookie, he's hunting down his first goal.
Sends it in front. Oh, off the iron. Picked up along the wall by Moore. And that's deflected off someone in front. Slides into Riley. Littlebrand's gaining momentum. Now a quick pass to Nylander. Poked away in the defensive end. Looks to get the puck over to Byfield. And he slides it quickly to Moore. And they keep the pressure on. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Proper save.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick, and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We've held sustained pressure. We're owning the boards, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
Let's it rip with the stop. Up along the wing. Here's a shot. Glove save on the play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Feeds it over. Blocked in traffic. Puck grabbed by Anderson. Scrum ensues along the boards. Toronto's got the puck. And he slides it quickly to McCabe. Here's a shot. Just wide. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And he had the answer on that play. Slides it across to Bertuzzi. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. And here we go, buckle up. Ding, ding, it's over.
Well, Dong. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. The Kings win the draw. And it's a quick pass to Doughty. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Byfield's got the puck. Backhander in front. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Marner. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Hooked away as he went all in on that one.
Wall's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needed to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity. Takes
a shot. Glove save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Kempe is playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Here's a short pass to Doughty. And he takes the feed. The Kings take it along the wall. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Dished on over to Riley. Toss up the puck after that hit. Taken by Lilgren. Moves the puck. Lowers the boom with that hit. Look at this. Takes a shot. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Matthews has it in their own end. Riley's lugging the puck. Moves it over to Matthews. Quick pass to Marner. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement.
Oh, save!
Oh, that's
Evans off the iron.
the adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot.
Stars! There it is, a go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Los Angeles goes up by 1 here in this third period, and now it's all about the sprint to the finish.
Oh, yeah, and you know that they can see the finish line in sight, James, but there's still some time to let their opponent back in, so you got to be aggressive when it counts, when you know you can be first on the puck, but there will be times that they got to pull back and play defense.
The Kings continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Moves it quickly over to Marner. And now he moves it quickly to Nylander. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Korpisalo. New York's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Past the midway mark in this period, LA's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Gains the zone from the right side. The pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
Well, good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him, but he's tracking, he's sniffing, he's hounding, and he finds the back of the net on the second shot.
The Kings continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
For point blank! Oh, what a stop on the play! Gets all of it with the paddle. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Here comes the top power play unit. You knew the coach was going to throw them out there. They need a goal to get back in this game. No better players to do it than their big stars.
Here's a shot from a tough position. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. LA's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. The Kings win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Denies him with the save. From the point, they take control of it. And that goes off, force off the body. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. It's really turned off a notch now. There's a hit on the play. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Kings been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. Quick feed to Kent. Now a quick pass to Robertson. And he takes the dish. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Korpisalo.
Here's the change.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Los Angeles has won the defensive zone draw. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Matthews takes it along the wing. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, he's got vision and he's got creativity, but you got to have the skill set in terms of the hands to be able to make a difference and have an impact, and that's exactly what he does as he drives into the net. The goaltender keeps him at bay.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.
And you know what? I'll say this. One of the other little sidebars from this game, I really like the fact that the rookie got his first point. You know, to finally get that, I think that's a nice weight off his shoulders. You know, to finally know, hey, you know what? It's for real. I got a point. Because, you know, at junior and different levels, you know, you gobble up points more, right? You kind of, that's what you get your bones on. And now all of a sudden, here you are in the league, and you're waiting for it. You don't want it to go too long. I think it happens quick enough for him. Nice little confidence booster for him going forward. All right, time for a quick pause for the cause. We'll get back to much next week, and we've got tickets up for grabs for that. Let's get back to the phones. A lot of people want to talk about the kid and what he's been doing for the team so far, including Brendan in Burlington. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I mean, this guy, like another good performance from him, right?
You know what? He's noticeable, and I find he's noticeable even without the puck.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, every time he's on the ice, I notice him out there, and he's really
All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Kings were in tough with the Maple Leafs. Los Angeles performed. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Kings are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here, and they score!
Well, with the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. The Kings quickly send a message that home sweet home is overrated, Cheryl.
It is in this case, and what a quick start for the away team. This is exactly what they wanted to do. They're up one with under a minute into the game, and wow, now their home team is chasing the game.
Montreal's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Loses the coverage there. And there's the save. Tries to get the puck to Barron. And now it's over to Doc. And that's poked away by Gavrikov. Angles it over to Moore. And he slides it quickly to Byfield. The Kings gain the zone. From the slot! Off the goaltender and in! That's a goal! We're still in the early stages of this period. LA's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Habs win possession here in the open ice. Good defensive start with the poke check. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And that'll free up the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Monster save by Talbot.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Moves it to Doc. Shot. There's a save. Along the wing up the neutral zone.
Sometimes when you get one, many follow, but for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Doughty. Takes the feed. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
The Kings gain possession along the wall. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puts it on net. Oh, and another save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves. Kempe's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Los Angeles has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Works it across to Byfield. And he takes the feed. To the front! The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck picked up by Moore. Byfield's got it along the boards. Unloads the shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Trips it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides it quickly to Cooley. Montreal's in now. Shot! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Kopitar. Great hand dive by the goaltender, poking it away. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Right in the slot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The home team's zeppelin is right.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Los Angeles has generated a lot of offense here early in this second period, and a big reason why they lead. Off the draw, they take possession. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall. Well, the youngster has shown at times that he can be a bright lights player, and in this moment, what's the coach saying here to the kid?
Now, the coach is saying one thing. We don't need any fancy toe drags right now, rookie. You make sure that you're smart with the puck and use your brain.
LA's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. The Kings take it across the blue line. Makes a save. Back to the point it goes. Oh, there's one more. The Canadians have it against the wall. Takes possession. Here's the shot. Scores! And the kid has his first in the NHL.
Oh, that's got to feel so good. You always want to feel like you're contributing, and you want to give a lasting impression, especially when you're new. This is a moment you won't forget. Oh, you got to love it, James. Everyone on the bench exploded knowing how much this means to the kid as the rookie gets his first career goal.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognized the success.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Byfield. Oh, and I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Los Angeles has officially turned this into a rout, Cheryl.
It really has. I mean, they're driving the play to the net. They're taking any road they want because they've had the puck and they found ways to take it to the net.
Puck scooped up by Gavrikov. And he takes the pass. Lays out to get that one blocked. Moves it quickly over to Gallagher. Good use of the body on the play. All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
LA's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Talbot's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. LA's got a hold of the puck. They've got numbers here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Into the attacking end. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And that's broken up by Moore.
The Kings are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
LA's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. And now it's grabbed by Barron. Great read by Kopitar. Quick feed to Anderson. And the puck banks off the glove. From one point man to another. Here's a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot. He's just taken away. Grand larceny.
We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as their ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
Puck dropped and we are back underway. And he slides it quickly to Caulfield. Oh, what a hit on the boards. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And he loses control here. The Kings look to start the transition game. Los Angeles looks to attack. The Canadians work it through center. Moves it to Slafkovsky. Quick stop by Kemper.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the
Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
Tries to feed it over to Gallagher. Oh, an explosive hit on the play. And he sidesteps the pick there. Dishes it off. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Talbot.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that glove save.
That's one from the slot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. And there's the whistle icing the call. Los Angeles is still up big time here late in period number 2. They have certainly come to play tonight. Ducks got it. They'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Shuts them down. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a shot. What a start. Byfield's got the puck in his own zone. And there's the save. Talbot's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Kings continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Canadians need to limit the turnovers if they're going to get back in this game, James. They're down after 2 periods because they haven't been able to manage the puck. They've been back on their heels, and they're forcing plays all over the ice.
Los Angeles continues to lead early in this third period. Big story tonight for them. Their offense came to play. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Fires it. Hammers a shot. Stops that one. Receives the pass. Stops him cold. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Los Angeles will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Hammers the shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Puck not loose after that hit. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
won a big draw on their own end. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Byfield. Big time stop there. Whacks it into the offensive zone.
Change up, change up.
Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck.
Fiala's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
And it's a quick pass to Doc. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kempe.
Los Angeles has been so impressive tonight, James. They've been shutting down the middle of the ice, intercepting pucks, and the reason why they get going north, and they're generating opportunities.
Tremendous read as he pokes it away with a paddle. Here's a short pass to Armia. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Scores! Look who's on the board! That's his first of the year! The Canadians are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Montreal's won the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Caulfield. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Right in the breadbasket for the save.
13 minutes, 20 seconds.
Los Angeles continues to apply pressure here in the third. They have really looked complete tonight. The Canadians win it. Taken along the wall by Cooley. No room for that one to get through. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Here they come on the attack. Turned aside with the glove. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
An opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
That knocks him off the puck. Taken by Armia. Dvorak stick handling in his own zone. The Canadians cross the blue line and are on the attack. Here's a chance. An easy pad save made by Talbot. Hammers the shot. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Kopitar. Unloads one. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
Taliev made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Slides it across. Los Angeles has it. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Armia. Stones him in front. Passes it over. Oh, it stops him again. Oh, he denies him again. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Oh, a clutch save!
Talbot's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Speed 5-phone Fiala. Kevin Fiala lights it up.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Los Angeles is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they've put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. Byfield's won the draw, and now he angles it across to Moore. Slides the puck over. Montreal's gained possession. Here he is, takes the shot. Los Angeles continues to lead here in this final frame. They have been the busier team and the dominant team offensively tonight. And we are all over with this one tonight. Big win tonight, and This team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. All right, everybody just needs to stand down, right? Can we all just stand down now for all the panic and worry that, when's that first goal coming? It's there, right? Okay, do it with me, everybody, all right? Because I am like a yoga master. Actually, not really, but I at least can collectively go, all right? Kids score, all right? He's on the score sheet in the National Hockey League, and there's going to be a lot more where that came from, okay? So let's just all chill. All right, go ahead. Let me hear it from you. Let's go to the phones here now. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Kings took to the ice to battle the Canadiens. Los Angeles pulverizes the opposition with a big offensive night. You can thank the rookie for his goal that helped to contribute in the victory. Here's how it played out. Here's a chance inside the offensive end. Moving it around. They score! Oh, the sensational freshman gets it done here with a nifty play. Let's take a look at this time at some of the other final results around the league tonight. The Flyers were looking to steal 2 against the Kraken. Seattle torches the opposition with a big offensive output. The Sabres were hoping to take a bite out of the Blue Jackets. Buffalo pulls one out in a nail-biter. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. It's always so much easier when things are going well, right? I mean, the team's winning. There's not a lot of issues. Sometimes it makes my show boring when a team's thriving, right? But my understanding was after practice earlier today, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and I think challenged him to see where can you be better. Yes, things going well right now, but is there room for improvement? I think the coaching staff sees that an opportunity to get a little bit more out of their youngster and see if they can try to move this win streak to maybe 6 games, because this team's humming right now. But I think if the youngster can maybe turn it up a little notch, they might be able to keep the good times going for an extended period. Meantime, when you look at some of the other issues going on around the league, all right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Flames went toe-to-toe on the road against the Kraken. Seattle tosses home the overtime winner and celebrate the 2-point victory. The Bolts were in a dogfight on the road up against the Senators. Ottawa plastered the opposition with goals, and even more goals. The Capitals took to the road to match up with the Devils. New Jersey taps into another gear and they get the win. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. So going into this big game, any sort of advice to get your mind right for this one, Razor?
Well, no, actually, there's nothing that's perfect. There's nothing that really fits in a box that you can say this works for everybody. But the key is to try not to overthink it. No matter what you do, it's still a stick and a puck in the game you know.
It has been all about the winning streak as of late for the home team. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. What can you say? The hottest team in hockey looks to take to the ice and keep it going tonight. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Kings win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Quick pass to Doughty. Feeds the puck across to Byfield. They've got numbers. Sends the feed in front. And it turns off a twig in front of the net. The Kings will play the puck from behind the net. Feeds it over. And that's taken by the defense. Carlin Bailey is standing by with another edition of Babe's Bites. What do you got for us?
Well, 2 on this, James. This team's on a 5-game winning streak. The fans are loving it, but the coach, he's still making it a challenge for them to keep the streak going.
Scores! And look who it is! The kid delivers!
It's pretty amazing when you see the elite skill set of some of these young players. Just a pleasure and entertaining to watch, James. I mean, the way he executes got to be a ton of fun, too, and huge confidence. Man, James, he's the benefactor of a great passing play. I mean, incredible vision to be able to land that puck right on his stick. But then he's got to do something with it, right? He's got to read where the goaltender is, and he's got to hit the back of the net.
The Kings land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Oh, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I've liked the way they've established a forecheck, and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Turns him away! Moves it quickly over to Byfield. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. The Kings carry it along the wall. Looks to pass it to Gudas. Slides it across to McTavish. LA's got a hold of the puck now. And that pass is redirected to his teammate. And that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Los Angeles wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Makes the save with the glove. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Dishes it off. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Los Angeles has put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they lead it. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Our broadcast crew catching up on this conversation on the bench right now between the head coach and the young rookie here, Cheryl.
Well, they're coming off a great shift where they dictated pace, James, and I think it's really important that you string shifts together if you want to build momentum, and I think this is a reminder to the kid that, hey, you're part of this. Go repeat what that last line just did.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Byfield's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Makes a save, but barely with that one. Another save.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another. Fowler's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
The Kings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, he's fouled in tonight. What a save on that one. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sitting there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
LA's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. You know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next 2 shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
The Kings have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Strome's won the draw here in their own zone. Tries to get it to Pacioretty. Slides the puck over to Dermott. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's knocked away by Anderson. And a great save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Kings are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. The Ducks start with the puck in their own end. Terry's moving the puck through his own zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Fantastic save! We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
The Ducks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Here he is, all alone! Scores! There it is, his first to the season!
Oh, that one's gonna feel good, James. Anytime you get the first one under your belt, guess what? There could be many more coming now. Man, has he ever had his legs tonight. Look at him break away from the pack. He's in all alone. It's a one-on-one battle, James, but a little bit of a pause there to get the goaltender to bite, and then he puts it in the back of the net.
Deneau's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Kings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Los Angeles was ready to play right from puck drop, James. They put their opponent on their heels. They were first to pucks, and they were able to put it by the tender. The reason they have a 2-goal lead. But now they'll need to continue those habits, be aggressive on the puck, and continue to execute through the middle of the ice.
Unleashes a cannon! Anaheim's got the puck now. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms and cross-check, you're serving 2.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Power play chance right here and an opportunity to redeem themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Los Angeles is no longer shorthanded here.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Grabs the puck away. Quick shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Fowler's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Shuts the door with a great save. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet.
Los Angeles brings the puck in from center. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Launches it from the point. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Shuts him down. What pressure here in the offensive end. Little pass goes off a stick. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he moves it to Kopitar. Sends a pass over. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Fowler's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
The Kings have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Slides it diagonally to McGinn. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Here's a chance on the attack. Here's a shot. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
Handles the puck. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Los Angeles has the puck. Quick feed to Doughty. Here they are on the attack. The Kings going to work on offense. How did he stop that one?
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
LA's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Kings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle. Past the midway mark in this period, the Kings have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. LA's in transition. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Los Angeles putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. The Kings win the faceoff. Moves to Byfield. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. LA's won the draw. Denies him on the stopper. And he takes a shot, and one last save. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down, and there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
You know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out?
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Quick pass over to McTavish. Can't get a hold of that pass. LA's got possession here in the neutral zone. Stopped by Gibson. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Scooped up along the wall by McTavish. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a short pass to Turner. LA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Breakaway. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet and support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
LA's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves into the slot. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
The Kings are winning this game in part because of their second line that has been really effective. It's kind of a layered approach. When you can get depth scoring and secondary scoring, you know your team has a chance to be successful. Man, has he ever been dangerous tonight. He's got 2 goals, and he's looking for his third.
Oh, he hit it and done all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. You don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
The Ducks win it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to McTavish. The Ducks move to the offensive zone.
Los Angeles has shown a tremendous offensive skill set today. Really an outburst, if you will, if you look at the scoreboard. What I've loved about their game is their communication. You can almost hear it from up in the booth, the way they're talking to one another. They're having a ton of fun out there.
The Kings gain possession along the wall. Handles the pass. Huge stop by Korpisalo. Dishes it to Anderson. Great on-ice vision to bat that down. Moves the puck to Kaliev. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and it comes up with a stop. Save made by the goalie. Under a minute to go in the third. The Kings are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Strome's won the draw inside his own end. Great stretch pass as he connects. He got all of that one. He's got a step and stopped on the play there.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job there, but the goaltender doesn't bite, and as a result, makes a save.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, for a team that was on quite the roll, they didn't look anything the part there tonight based on this performance.
Yeah, they've been playing so confident. They've been moving the puck and really have owned possession time, but not tonight, James. Wondering if it's a product of being complacent.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night. Post-game show continues. We'll get to the phones in just a moment, but how about the rookies' performance out there on this night? Wow. Was challenged to be, can you give us more? And the coaching staff saw an opportunity to say, hey, I think there's more you can give. You know what? The youngster delivering certainly showed that there was more to give as they extend that winning streak and keeps the good times going. And the home crowd loving that, as I can see on social media here and taking all sorts of calls we'll get to in just a quick moment. Let's go to the phones here now. Who's on line one? The ice, to the back of the ice. Solid team effort there. To the phones we go. Who's on line three? Hello.
Hey, it's Brendan from Burlington.
Hey, Brendan, what's on your mind?
I'm starting to really like what I'm seeing from our rookie. This is a multi-point game, and he's looked great out there. He's been really good this season. He's been like a real bright spot for us, and I think that we maybe found somebody that we can really build around.
And you look at the gradual evolution, the storylines coming into camp. Can he stick? Showing he belongs right through all the exhibition games. And here we are now as he carries it into the regular season. I like what I'm seeing. Here's hoping there's no rookie wall because I'm buying what he's selling. All right, back to the phones we go. You know what? And that's a great point, and thank you very much for the call there, Jackson. And, when you look at some of the players out there and the young players in the league that are making people take notice, I think you have to look at him and what he has done so far in his early steps in the National Hockey League. Up front, he's finding a way to the net. He's finding a way to engage. He's also showing a two-way game. And for young players, you don't see that often. That usually takes a lot longer, and I've been really impressed from what I've seen from this young man in his early steps in his career in the National Hockey League. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Dylan on line 5. Hey, Dylan. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Lightning played on the road against the Maple Leafs. Tampa Bay put on a show defensively. They give up nothing in the shutout win. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next.